Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Ina and today I'm gonna share with you what I eat in a day. Every day is different for me. I don't like to stick to one thing, but I do want to share at least one day out of my life what I eat, what I really enjoy to eat, and what keeps me on a thin side, like the thumbnail that you guys saw. So let's get started. So for breakfast, I like to eat, and this is something super recent, but I love to eat blueberries, the frozen ones. I never thought I would like them. It's so interesting because I thought they would be like, or I couldn't figure out how to make them taste good after they're frozen. I think I tried it once and I didn't like it, but recently I figured out a way to eat frozen blueberries. They taste super yummy and you get the same health benefits. And if you don't have a local ones, fresh ones, then that's like the best bet. It has so much vitamins for your health and for the brain, everything. So I definitely need to incorporate more healthy or berries in that particular way to my diet so I keep my brain sharp. All right, so my breakfast will start with blueberries, and today I kind of feeling to eat some cherries as well, and I'll show you guys how I do this. The funny thing about this is the fact that I never thought that blueberries could taste this good frozen. I never really bought them. I'm like, unless it's like a smoothie or whatever, but to eat them like unthawed and it's actually really yummy. Now it's like my favorite thing to do is to eat blueberries for breakfast. It's so light and it's so nice, but I do switch it up. I'll definitely have other days, what I eat in a day, combinations, but one of the lightest ones is definitely this blueberries. And I'll show you what I do to make my meal super fast and unthaw them really fast as well. All right, so I got my blueberries and cherries, and what I will do is I'll use boiling water, cover them, and literally wait 1 minute or so, 1 to 2 minutes. I just drain it and start eating it, and they're instantly warm, and I actually like my fruits kind of summery warm, and that does not cook them, but it does them perfectly and super fast. All right, so now I'm gonna enjoy this goodness at my office because this place makes me the happiest in the world. If you guys want to check out the tour for this office, you can, but it's the sunniest room in my whole house, which makes me so happy to be here. Oh my goodness, like my favorite place. Every time I walk in here, it makes me so happy. I love sunshine. Like, sun is my life. This is a super fast breakfast. I get a lot, and this time I wanted to add the frozen cherries. I thought that would be good. I'm like, let me try this new thing, and I added some frozen cherries. But no, for one thing, they are much bigger than the blueberries, so it took way longer for them to thaw because the size were different, and I keep eating the cherries and they were still frozen inside. So that's one thing. And second, they did not taste as yummy as I wanted them to be. But my blueberries were perfect. And I eat a pretty big bowl of them, honestly, and they keep me full because it has a lot of fiber. They keep me full for like a long time, like half a day, whenever till the lunch comes. And so I'm pretty satisfied with my breakfast. It's perfectly sweet. It is filling. All right, so let's move on to the lunch. So during my lunch, I had this dish.
All right, so for my lunch, I'm gonna have some rice with chicken. I actually have the fried chicken. I had to take off all that stuff because it's too fried. So just chicken and rice, and actually a really good salad. I love the sweet short bell peppers, some tomatoes, avocado, and some romaine lettuce, and lots of these bell peppers. I love them. This is the sweet short ones. I actually eat them as a snack. Like, I love them as a snack. They're so yummy. I hate a cooked bell pepper, but the red one I can eat. So that's my lunch right there. Also, I added the Prego flavored meat sauce to my rice because it's on the dry side. Love this. A little goes a long way and it adds a lot of flavor to it.
I was enjoying this with my hubby, and both of us were off, so that was really nice because I got to spend some time with my husband. And we made this huge salad and we enjoyed it. And I honestly was full, absolutely full for the rest of the day. Had a party in the evening, and to my surprise, I could barely eat anything at the party because I was still full from my lunch. So whatever I ate that morning definitely filled me up. So for the dinner, I went to a party and I ate this beef, I think it's a beef stew, and that was actually quite filling. I could barely eat even a half of the piece. I literally brought half to my husband that evening because I couldn't fit it. But I did drink. Um, I'm not sure if I showed it, but I did drink a hot Ghirardelli mocha that evening, and I did enjoy a creme brulee. That was really like a highlight. And it was like this small. And I literally shared it with three people at the table because I could not finish it. It was like I started, I'm like, you guys start from the other side, but I cannot finish it. For some reason, the whole evening I could not fit anything more than, but this way I'm actually proud because I didn't overeat my calories. And I don't really, one thing I definitely don't do is I don't count calories. I kind of have a picture of how much I eat. And if I eat like a lot in the morning, I'll eat a little bit less in the evening or try to like manipulate food. But I'm pretty flexible when it comes to food and calories just because the more you control, the more you want the things that you are controlling in a way. So I try to enjoy food, and I think that's the good relationship with food when you do not say, no, I can't have it. Because as soon as you say, I can't have it, you want to eat 10. When you say you can, you just enjoy one or two, and you do not surpass your calorie intake for the day. Or even if you do, don't kill yourself for it. Like, let's say that day I enjoyed sweets, I enjoyed everything at the party, I was able to eat it because in the morning I was able to eat pretty healthy morning food. I mean, I had blueberries, I had a full salad, it was really healthy. And in the evening, I was able to enjoy it. And to my surprise, because I ate so much for lunch, I could barely fit anything in the evening. And I enjoyed it still. I totally enjoyed my creme brulee. And that was awesome. So, my advice of what keeps me on a thin side and I'm able to control what I eat is definitely a good relationship with food. Do not overthink. At least for me, to be restricting is actually worse. Like, I will literally gain weight from restricting myself because I would be so focused on eating so little that I cannot even handle that I cannot handle days when I'm binging. it's bad, and it could be I have that. I actually do have that things when I restrict myself. I'll be binging and binging. But one actually the second advice I want to give about controlling what you eat and how much you eat is kind of fasting. Here's the reason I think fasting could benefit someone to eat less. Here's what I have learned to myself is your stomach size matters. Because when I used to eat whenever I was hungry like constantly or whatever, it doesn't really work because like snacking a lot is because one thing, I could be overeating, and two, I'm stretching my stomach when I'm eating a lot. Uh, Sometimes I would be binging and eating a lot, and I'm like, how am I not 300 pounds by now? Like, I would be eating for 3 months, no restrictions whatsoever, and I would still be on the thinner side, like on the thin side. I'm gaining weight by 5 pounds or so, but I'm not like 300 pounds, or I didn't gain 20 pounds like over that 2 or 3 months. And my answer to that is that even though I could be eating out, binge eating fast food, I don't eat a lot of it. For some reason, I eat a little bit, even like half a hamburger and half the fries, and my stomach is actually full. And I'm done. I pack it and I leave it to eat it like the next half a day or something if I have that food. But what I want to say is my stomach actually takes in medium amount of food. Of course, I can force it to overeat, but what have helped me is fasting. Like usually, I don't even eat breakfast. And the breakfast I showed you today was about 10 p.m. That's how late my breakfast is. I don't even eat 2 or minimum 2 hours after I wake up. I don't even eat right away. That's just me. And usually I can even, if I drink just water or coffee. So I work from noon, and my lunch is around 5 p.m. And sometimes I don't even have anything till 5 p.m. Anything entire day. And so that while you forcing yourself to be hungry, that's when your stomach actually shrinks. When you force yourself till that time. I obviously I every day is different for me. I definitely don't force myself not to eat till 5. If I feel like I'm hungry, I actually eat 11:30, and then I have my lunch at 5. So I definitely don't force myself. So do not do that. But once in a while, if you are able to force myself to feel a little bit hungry for like a while, your stomach will actually shrink, slowly shrink. And even if you have those binge days and every day like you're eating with no specific control, you can actually eat less and you're satisfied. That's why I stop myself and think, how am I not 300 pounds? I eat so much or so bad sometimes that I'm like, how am I still skinny? Doesn't like make sense. But actually, if you look at my portions, I do not overeat them. Like, not overeat, but I'm satisfied sooner before I even overeat. So that's definitely something really cool I noticed after so-called fasting or skipping breakfast is you're helping your stomach shrink and you eat less with each meal, and you don't have to control yourself as much. So I know this was a very long what I eat in a day, but I hope it was a very helpful information if you're looking to lose weight, to gain weight, or to eat healthy, and you're looking for good ideas, will definitely do more videos such as these because I like variety. Every day could be what I feel like eating, and so my ideas are quite different every day, but you will notice that my portions are still decently medium. I'm actually satisfied with less. And I hope you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll be making more videos. There's a lot of videos in my profile. Check them out. Comment below. And I hope to see you guys next time.